Welcome back, everybody, to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. In the last episode, we were... I'm sorry, guys, but... I'm sorry, guys, but those freaking doors look absolutely hilarious just walking through. They're gonna come back around. Okay, whatever, guys. You guys know what happened in the last episode. Let's just continue. So we're gonna go talk to Valeria, and then we're gonna go talk to a Kithrak boss.
Lovely and nice.
Let's see what this guy's selling first, though.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Ooh, get some jobs this way. Look, we both know how this works. Rumors, jobs, anything, I want the beat.
Oh, you're one of those types. Rude as you are sneaky. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets.
Wow,
I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mademoiselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
Your new brew sounds potent. I'll give that a try.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
I'll take my chances on the hooch.
Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
What's the story of this place?
Sharess Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Okay.
Have a look.
Then we sell it back to 48 gold, apparently. Now, sell this. Have the bronze goblet. And like we looted something else. I think we just looted gold. Oh, she doesn't have any money. Oh, you gain stuff when you're...
All set, are you?
Oh, we'll do that. Nope. Ah, elephant thing.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
You asked me to find Lorgan's real killer, seeing as you can't be bothered.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
We have the long rests. We're not all frickin' bloody. A lot of choices. I think we just end up telling him all of this stuff, right? Father Lorgan's murder is just one part of a bigger plot. A Baal plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Ballast resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Develler is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Guy's drunk out of his mind. Let's go ahead and long rest before we go talk to another person with blood on our face. In 1 second. Okay.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are Hasharlok, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlok, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Man, we've got like all of the options. we could sway her away from Vlaakith, and we can tell her to become Vlaakith's chosen. See, the thing that's very obvious is that Vlaakith is just offering her more positions of power. So obvious. She is lying. Stand your ground. Don't fall for Vlaakith's lies.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki consume you! I will unmake you!
Bro, where did homie even come from? We're just trying to sleep, man. Okay, good thank you, warrior. Blacketh appeared to us in camp and made Lae'zel an offer. Kill Orpheus, she will send. Lae'zel refused, fingering Blacketh. Yeah, no kidding. Look at these dudes wanting to talk to me.
I have a lot on my mind. It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
Super deep. You're grieving the future you'll never have. Blacketh took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Whoa, awesome. You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Blacketh promised you to make you Bots of Vlaakith. Sounds impressive.
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart of Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
But what next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin.
I like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Oh, where'd he go? Okay, ignore Will, ignore Arlak. Why does Shahart, like, never have anything? And Gale. Oh, we have a new resting spot.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
IRL, I don't like it, but in game, Raya loves it, so I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Oh, there we go. Sharans are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Alright, very insightful. Let us go to... Ignoring what?
Let's have a look.
Huh. Oh, Arabella's that little girl, right? Hey you, so I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly looks like. For another, you let me stay at your camp, and for another, you found out what happens in Mom and Pops. I'm on my own now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me. And as far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate, so I'm headed there first. Anyway, thanks for everything. I won't forget it. Gather your allies. Arabella is back from learning how to control her powers. We can trust that her magic will be there to help us. Is she back? Is she just left? Okay, I think the game is bugged. Oh. Quite an eventful night.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
I expected you to be more on guard this close to the brain.
You are correct. I should be. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Was it more intimate?
In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
I think everyone has feelings. Well, thanks for sharing. Yeah, thanks for sharing.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Vanished her mist. I never heard of a vampire spawn doing that before.
What, Gale? Is there a freaking child camp?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right?
It's
You
probably
were
that
really
freaking
nice
orange
to me
chick.
before, and my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Nah, this is definitely Orin. We've been fooled by her like, what, 3-4 times already? This is Orin. Sorry, kid, I don't think so.
You don't?
No, I told you no. Meant it.
But, all right, I'll go. But you'll see. You should have said yes. You'll wish you said yes.
Wish I said yes. Yeah, that sounds like something Orin would say. Yo! Look at the stat. I forgot that we had this statue. True hero of Baldur's Gate. Invulnerable. Affected entity is immune to all damage. It has the real person. Whoa, why are we blessed? IDK, man. Save.
Isn't right.
And summon.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Game.
4. There's Aegis. On.
Indolence breeds madness.
Efficiency.
You have my
Gale.
attention.
Both life level 5. Mage armor. This thing.
Can't give up now.
Fire already. Quick save.
Breathe deep and move.
Enjoyed it.
Right. Awesome.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I feel empty. What did you do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
And speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orpheus?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
We still have no idea who Raphael really is. We just know that he's a devil. But certainly seems like he's not on the same level as Azora. Much, much more powerful.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what we need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
I suppose you want my soul in exchange for the hammer?
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul.
It's the Emperor, isn't it?
Though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Oh.
And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
What exactly is the crown?
Power. Ancient and full of wonder.
Okay.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
The idea of you ruling all the 9 hells doesn't fill me with...
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Why haven't you gotten hold of the crown already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
How did they come to have the crown?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the Hells. Deep in the Hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
This is an incredibly hard decision to make. So, I unironically think that our character is like a pretty good character to actually say yes to the deal. Because they're not like a super lawful good character. And it's not like he's offering us a terrible deal. Question is our character Raya able to see far enough into the future for the repercussions of Raphael having the crown? I think that personally, I feel that Raphael is a very charismatic person. I mean, I absolutely love his voice actor. And I actually think that Raphael's low-key my favorite character in the game. I wish we got to see more of him, and I love that he comes back. I wish that I got more input from my companions here. Because this definitely just seems like it's Lae'zel's storyline. And the dialogue choices here aren't necessarily helpful either, because she's not power hungry. No deal is just like a straight up no deal. This one sounds just silly. I agree to the deal, where do I sign? And then I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again. This one is kind of the one that I want to pick, hence why I saved. But at the end of the day, I do want to agree to the deal. I just want to see if this leads to more conversation. So I think we're going to go with number 2. If it doesn't lead it to another conversation, then I think we'll load back the save, answer the first option.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
Alright, I guess we're agreeing to the deal, as much as Gale is not going to like this at all. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
We don't know all the
The
laws
moment
and
I
all
have
this.
your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
Yeah, what happens if I don't give you the crown when the time comes?
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Gale is not very happy.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract. We must find the Diabolist. Only one well-versed in devilry will know the way.
Is that an option? Holy cow, got it all. Ooh, Orphic Hammer. Let's first see if this is an OP item or not.
What's next, I wonder?
Not proficient with Warhammers. Don't make
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
8 to 17 damage. Crackling. Fight the magical bonds, keeping a creature restrained, paralyzed, or stunned free. Alright, let's talk to our companions real quick. See what they think. See Gale.
You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown. Especially for a bloody hammer.
Don't worry. I said what Raphael wanted to hear, and I have no intention of giving him the crown.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. I promise you, whatever outcomes we're hoping for in this world-ending endeavor of ours, letting that devil get hold of the crown must not be one of them. No. What we should be pursuing is knowledge. We need to learn more about that crown. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves.
Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. I doubt they'll have any books on breaking contracts with devils, though. We'll have to figure that one out for ourselves.
It's super interesting. Before we talk to Lizelle, let's see. And I kind of want to read these first. Decide how to deal with having signed an infernal contract. We signed an infernal contract with Raphael. He's given us the Orphic Hammer. In exchange, we've agreed to help him, agreed to give him the Crown of Karsus. Find a way into Raphael's House of Hope. Signed Raphael's deal, but we are having second thoughts about giving the ultra-powerful Crown of Karsus to a devil. Raphael is smart, but perhaps he can be outsmarted. If we could get into the House of Hope and acquire a contract, that would void the deal. Something I've thought about is like, I don't know, it's like major protagonist syndrome when the protagonist, who is like, 20, 30 years old, 40 years old, beats somebody who has like 1,000 years of experience. Because I don't know how old you guys are out there, but I'm in my 20s, and I can say, as somebody who has gone through, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, and, worked in the adult world with an adult job, I feel like I have a lot of experience, and just like my own life experiences are different from other people, even people my age, and I feel like I've experienced a lot already compared to people younger than me, or maybe even the people around my age, maybe sometimes the people who are older than me, right? But whenever you talk to people who are older and who have like really, really experienced life, not like people who just go through life, not to shag on them or anything, but like the people who have really just like experienced everything that they could have, for better or worse, they're just very knowledgeable. So like, how do you beat somebody who has like thousands of years of knowledge and experience? I don't know. You just have to stay with the story. Just my little tirade. Anyway, next one, fulfill the deal, obtain the Crown of Karsus. According to the terms of our deal with Raphael, we must give him the Crown of Karsus after we've defeated the absolute threat. Free Orpheus. Help Githrak Voss. Tell Voss about the deal. Then we have these down here. Githyanki Warrior. We should speak to Lizelle. Okay. Speak to Lizelle.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Let's hope Orpheus doesn't rip our head off the moment we free him.
The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news. Time to press ahead.
There you are. I thought I lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we're honest. The means to free Orpheus.
Tell me, you turned him down.
Let's... It was a good deal and I accepted it.
I was absent for 1 moment. If there is one thing you can be certain of, it's that the devil will come to collect. But that is your problem. I will not let you put our survival at risk. I have Orpheus well under control. Stay away from him. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
Maybe it would have been better to like tell him
Let's see what this does.
after we have freed ourselves.
Can't keep me out.
So the reason why I'm letting this episode kind of roll through, because I think that I found a good place for us to take a picture. I kind of wanted you guys to be here. I think that... Ooh, this is... Yeah. Close the door. You guys think of like this angle right here. Flowers out of the way. I think that this right here is a pretty good. The only problem here is that we're all like powered up and stuff. So what I think I want to do is I'll probably long rest and maybe, yeah, I'll probably long rest and we'll probably have everyone in the shot like this.
No time to
Shadow
dally.
Heart.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
And it'll probably look something like this. But without all the powers. And this is what we'll look at. I think this is a good act shot. So what we'll probably do is we'll just long rest to get rid of all the auras, and that'll be that. And maybe if we find a shot later, we can change it. But for now, I think I like this one. So we'll go ahead and call the episode there. I just wanted to show you guys that. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like. I'm really happy to share this experience with you guys, and thank you so much for watching and coming along for this super long journey. And this is definitely not the end. We still have a lot to go, and even after the series is over, I mean, I might still do some more Baldur's Gate content, but you know, I do plan on branching off this channel into doing more stuff. I hope that you guys who have joined me for this Let's Play series will continue to join me for, you know, wherever else this channel may go. And, yeah, it's exciting. So thank you guys for watching again. Please leave a like down below as always. Please remember to subscribe and support the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day.